You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, before this channel took sort of a secondary blow-up phase as it started growing, the biggest subject on this channel was the Henry Ruggs Tina Tintor saga. That's right, the Henry Ruggs driving his Corvette 156 miles an hour down a Las Vegas street, slamming into the back of Tina Tintor's RAV4, killing her and her dog. He was highly intoxicated. The RAV4 essentially exploded on the spot, and it was awful. Well, today we've got some news breaking. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Go check us out on podcast, wherever podcasts are available. All of our audio from all of our videos is available on podcast. Now, let's just get a little snippet. You're going to see Henry Ruggs. I'm just going to show this for a second. This is him in court right here. And there, the camera is zooming in on him. That's him right there, Henry Ruggs. And this was the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Now, this is what's going on. He has decided to plead guilty in the fatal DUI case, but he's doing so trying to get a plea. Trying to get a plea down. I don't understand why they're attempting this. It could go to trial. The judge has to approve this in order for this to happen. I remember how angry the prosecutor was when this incident happened. He said that he never had a case it was over 30 years where somebody was driving this fast. And there's a video out there of him going down the road from street cameras. I mean, he was flying. It was crazy. Like a bullet hit the back of Tina Tintor's RAV4. There it is right there after it exploded. There's some quick pictures. That's her car, her RAV4, burning. That is Henry Ruggs. That's his girlfriend from the time. At the time, she's begging the police officer to help him while Tina Tintor is burning alive along with her dog in that car. And you could tell, in my opinion, and there's Tina and her dog right here. You could tell, in my opinion, this law enforcement officer that was standing by Henry Ruggs, he had no sympathy for him whatsoever. Because word has it that when the officers showed up, you could hear the screams coming from the RAV4. And of course, they didn't have any sympathy for Henry Ruggs. I don't have any sympathy for Henry Ruggs. And in fact, the fact that this is getting pled down makes me furious, frankly. Former Las Vegas Raiders, rumors had it he could have gotten upwards of like 58 years or very long sentence, and he still could. But this pleading down in a case like this where this woman lost her life, former Las Vegas Raiders receiver Henry Ruggs III unconditionally waived his right to a preliminary hearing on Tuesday and will plead guilty to one count of DUI resulting in death and one count of misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter in a 2021 case in which he's accused of killing a woman in a car crash. According to a plea agreement presented Tuesday in Las Vegas Justice Court, Ruggs will serve 3 to 10 years in Nevada State Prison. The case now moves to 8th Judicial District Court for a May 10th hearing when he is expected to formally plead guilty. Ruggs attended the hearing Tuesday. When asked if he understood the proceedings, he replied, "Yes, Your Honor." The charges dropped as part of a plea deal were one count of DUI causing substantial harm regarding his passenger and 2 counts of reckless driving. So they're dropping 3 of the charges. Quote, "This is the first step towards a fair resolution to this matter. We look forward to the closure for all parties involved." David G. Chesnoff, and Richard A. Schofield, attorneys for Ruggs, said in a statement released after Tuesday's proceedings. Eric Bauman, the executive deputy district attorney, declined to comment until next week's plea hearing. The police say the 24-year-old Ruggs was drunk and reached speeds of 156 miles an hour in Las Vegas Valley west of the Strip in early mornings of November 2nd, 2021, when his Corvette Stingray hit Tina Tinter's Toyota RAV4, propelling it 571 feet and setting it on fire. That's right, her dog was named Max. God dang it. Tina Tinter, 23, and her dog Max was burned to death. A coroner ruled December 2021. According to authorities, Ruggs refused to take a field sobriety test and a blood draw about 2 hours later after the crash revealed a blood alcohol level was 0.161, more than twice the legal limit. His girlfriend, Kajari Kinja Kilgo, Washington, was in the car and also injured. He was released on a $150,000 bond one day after the crash, and for the past year and a half, he has been on house arrest with alcohol and local electronic monitoring devices. The Raiders quickly released Ruggs, a first-round pick out of Alabama, in 2020. The preliminary hearing has been rescheduled 6 times, the latest delay coming in March, over which the justice of the peace should handle the hearing. If convicted, Ruggs had faced a minimum of 2 years and up to 50 years in prison. So it was 50 years. And look, of all the stories that we've covered on this channel, this has been the one that has been the most jarring out of all of them. It was just something about not only a young woman, she was young, life entirely in front of her, but then knowing that she lost her dog in that, and the dog burned alive as well. I rescue animals. It just tore me up. It shredded me. And even doing this video right here it's brutal. It's totally brutal. And I would like to see Henry Ruggs get all 50 years. Truly. I try to be objective as possible, but when you get drunk like that, you drive that recklessly at that kind of speed. I mean, you're in a weapon at that point, in my opinion. You're in a weapon, and you have no regard for fellow human life. If you're willing to get in a car that intoxicated and go 156 miles an hour. So this is one of those times where you're going to hear me just not be very professional when I say fuck him. I mean, plain and simple. And there's been a lot of people that's come through here, and they absolutely agree with my sentiment on that. That triggers a lot of people. I don't care. Piss on you. If it triggers you, good. This probably isn't the channel for you then. I've got no sympathy for Henry Ruggs whatsoever. None. Zero. Zilch. And people have even tried to make that a racial issue. I don't care. I wouldn't care if this some bitch was, white as hell wearing a cowboy hat. If he did the same thing, I would say the same thing. I've got no sympathy for drunken driving, and at that speed, doing the damage that he did. Mark Davis went to the funeral, the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, which I thought was good. I thought it was a good look for the Raiders owner to do that. And I'm a big fan of the Alabama football program. I am. But, I just don't have any sympathy for Henry Ruggs. It makes me want to puke that he can plead this sentence down and theoretically only get 3 to 10 years. You want to talk about losing all faith in the judicial system? That's a good way to do it. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 fans. All the triggering I'm going to do with that FM part. I don't care. I don't. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.